Hey, Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Ocean High Readings. We're going to go ahead and get into a reading today, as the thumbnail and title says, about why should you not get back with your ex. Sometimes we need someone to remind us. Let's be real. We just need that friend. We just need that word from spirit to be like, it's a no, and here's why. So, to help us, talk us into ourselves and cutting them off and forget about them, like remember why it ended kind of thing. So this is that video for those who need that whenever you need it. Okay, you can come back multiple times. I hope you don't have to, but if you do, hey, it's a good way to go. So we'd rather be healthy, remember why, and keep it stepping. So after this portion, we're going to get some potluck mix of cards to remember why we're leaving this person alone. Then I'm going to go in with my oracles here and we will get a word for you. Remember who you are and remember why you deserve to move forward to better things and treat yourself well, okay? Because we want to incorporate that into the reading as well. So we have 3 options here. You can pick by color or by phrase. These are from the Wild Honeycomb Messages. We have green. It says, they are full for real though. We have this light purple, bless you, called The Call. That says the call. And then we have this apricot that says even genius can be a fan. All right, go ahead and pick your option and I'll talk to you on your time. I got distracted. I'll talk to you on your timestamp. Hey, Group Green, they are for real though. See, you already know. You're like, I'm sick of them. I already know when I picked up faux pile. So let's go ahead and see what the spirit world has to say about this person and situation here and why you are reminded, let it alone, let it alone, okay? 7 of Wands. Well, first of all, you already conquered this situation, okay? If you've already got to the ending and this person's trying to lollygag and dilly-daddle or whatever they say these days, just kidding. You know why? They're trying to, come back in and act like, oh, let me get with you so I can get a victory. Let me get with you so I can have good luck. You'll take on any problem for me. You'll fix everything. Come fix my life, right? Like, what is this? No, this is not a self-help daytime TV show. Like, so this is why, cutting this person off is a good thing for you because you hit victories and have success as soon as you are done with this person. Your energy goes elsewhere. And also, this person could bring contention into your life. This ex could be somebody who they were always making someone mad, always causing a fight, always doing something wrong, always just being ridiculous, not smart, not brave. So some of you could have felt that energy where you got very frustrated with this person because you're like, why do I? It's over. It's over. over. In whatever language that you speak, however you spell it, okay? But this is like some of you got so mad because it's like, why do I have to come save the day? You might not have liked that dynamic. You might not have liked where this person maybe they acted like a, let's say an easy example, like cisgender roles. Maybe they acted like a macho man or something, but then they were a coward. So you're like, really, you're gonna do all this stereotype of a macho man, but you're a little coward and I have to come fix all your problems. You don't protect me if someone tries to bump into me on the street, whatever. Like, you're not even fulfilling the role you pretend to exude. You know what I mean? You just, this person has a big emptiness. They're all bravado, they're all talk, they're all hot air, they're all supreme ego, but shaky legs, no confidence. They're the kind of person who will probably talk so much smack and can't deal with it when it comes back and bites them in the butt. That's probably why you gave them the clap and were like, goodbye, the door. They look out the door. When they're out of the door from you, look at them. Pff, can't handle life. Okay, can't handle life. And there could be a lot of people who left this person alone because they were your person. Literally, they were probably like, you know what, I would cock you in the mouth right now, but since you was so and so's a sweetheart, we love so and so, I'm gonna let you off right now, but you better stay out. You don't come to this neighborhood anymore. Don't come to my mama's house. I better not see you at my friend's party because we don't like you. Okay, we're all letting you know. I feel like this person was told multiple times, like behind the scenes, people who liked you, even if they weren't close friends with you, people who just observed you, saw that you're going somewhere, saw that you're a loving person. They did not like this person, but they try to respect your choice. And they probably let this person know. They might have DM'd them, emailed them, or if this is if your ex is that messy kind of person where they would try to infiltrate the people you know and like talk about you and like try to get people on their side and just make up messiness for no reason. these people saw you in such a beautiful way. And so it's like they did not like, however, this, let me put the spotlight on you, bam. They did not like how this ex moved for you. And so as much as this person looks so bad, so tacky, so just, ugh, people just do not like this person. You look really amazing, but people would always wonder, why are you doing this work? Why are you doing this work? Literally, it's like soul work. People are like, why are you shifting this person's karma? Like even people who don't believe in stuff like that, they would just stop and be like, what is it? Like, you're over here blessing this person, protecting them with your energy, your aura, like who you are. You level them up in a way that they don't deserve to be leveled up. You're doing all this work to fix problems and issues and stuff for them, and having this big insight and connection and counseling. Like, that's a lot of labor. Like, people are like, literally, some of you might have gone and done physical labor for this person. You could have been working hard to get them out of bankruptcies, to get them out of legal situations, different things that they did. And it was a mess, okay? Because they would just make horrible choices. Yeah, a lot of confusion going on, disorganization, not paying attention to detail, not being able to focus, not being able to say what's facts, okay? Always having some new task, always having to build up their confidence while they're trying to sabotage yours, okay? These are the reasons we don't get back with this person. See, I knew it. They mess with your abundance. So some of you, you were working harder because this person took money. Yeah, we even have here Five of Pentacles reversed. So this person could have taken you rounds and rounds. You build up your credit, they brought it back down again. Build up your credit, they brought it back down again. They could have had where some of you, they did some kind of magic against you. You had to literally, you're with this partner, but you were constantly exhausted from having to mirror away when you do mirror spells to like reflect away negative energy, and try to protect them from the, like, really the karma that they deserve. We touched on karma again, but we have this thing financially as well. So some of you were like extremely trying to avert financial disasters. Again, with this person like DMing people and stuff, they could have messaged other people asking for money that you knew and caused problems and rifts because of financial issues. Yep, King of Pentacles, they could have made someone mad, a family member, someone who didn't play that, somebody who was like, you should be taking care of them. What do you mean they need money? What do you mean you guys you're not taking care of? What do you mean there's an issue? They also could have lied and said that y'all were stealing money for, whatever, something like this. They could have been like, oh, I'm working, I have a job, and oh, they're taking all my money. They demand that I take them out for dates. They're eating all this chocolate. They're doing this and that. And they could have just been just lying. Three of Cups here. Yeah, some of the people could have believed them because they were messy too, but it's like everybody knows how this person is, though. Like, everybody, Two of Cups. Yeah, people don't genuinely like this person, but if they're also messy, they'll pretend to go along with that as well. Again, we have people see them full of hot air. People see them always having a blockage, always having some kind of toxic issue, always being out of balance, not being a harmonious person, not going through their transformations, their growth, just kind of burning everything down around them. Kind of energy here. Seven of Pentacles reverse, literally emptying savings or making it impossible for you to save because of the dynamics there. Like, you work so hard to harvest something and all of a sudden they take it away. This can also be, some of you could have had one of those exes who they, first of all, there could be some physical harm that happened in this situation. We don't do relationships like that, y'all, okay? It's not excusable and we don't deserve that. And that, I mean, that's the truth on that. Some of you, they could have messed up your housing. They could have got you into even some kind of incarceration. There could have been hospitalization, something of that nature, from some kind of recklessness they did. This could even be that they drove reckless. Maybe they never put hands on you, but maybe they didn't care about your safety, so they drove recklessly or something, and then they damaged your car that you had worked a long time to pay off, and you're almost close to paying off. You're trying to work on it, and then there goes your credit, there goes this issue with this vehicle, things of that nature. Okay, yeah, it's like your harvest and your wish fulfillments didn't come in. This person's energetically blocks you from them, and they also could have literally, maybe they came to your workplace, messed up your work situation, or they could have, even with your plants, like literally your plants in your house might not grow as well. They could have not taken care of your animals, not taken care of your plants, those kind of things, or used them as emotional manipulation, or like pretending to be nice by hiding behind those kind of dynamics. There's a lot of animals here. So for some of you, there could be something with animal. Maybe they're trying to connect with you like over like animal custody or something. And so you're like, oh, how do I cut them off? Should I cut them off? Are they actually good? That kind of thing. But if you do have an animal who really likes this ex, I think, animals can go through abusive relationships. Most people who have pets have toxic relationships. Like they're codependent. It's all about ownership. Like it's not about, that's why so many people who are so-called animal lovers, they vote horrendously. They're extremely bigoted, right? There's tons of people like that. If you've ever tried to be someone who volunteers for animals and like animal rescue and things like that, you will see a lot of them are not nice. They try to play it off as like, we just don't like humanity, but we love animals. But really, it's just a cover story for them to have more ownership and to make another creature unconditionally love them and make that creature be codependent on them. And it's a toxic relationship. So some of you might, maybe that's why you go back and forth sometimes, because you're like, well, maybe, oh, I don't know, they kind of have this like earth friendly persona, or they're good with animals or something like that. But I don't think that this has been the full case here. And maybe it's like you think that they're really good with dogs or something, but maybe their mom's the one who actually takes care of the dog anyway, and made helps the dog be a good, happy, healthy, loving creature or something. So I don't know, something about that for you guys. Some of you saw the red flags where they were very harmful to things and damaging to life, anything sentient, the earth, the plants, the animals, whatever it is. Okay, yeah. Again, we have fairies. We literally just got a fairy card. We literally got a fairy card. So maybe they don't care and they think it's like fun to go and like put toxic things in the earth and, do some power plays here. Also, your muses leave. Your muses leave when this person's around. Y'all, this person, like, what don't they mess up in your life? I thought it would be a few little things, y'all, but it's a good thing. You should be so proud of yourself. You should be so proud of yourself not being with this person. Like they mess up your spontaneity. They ruin support. Remember how I told you some people around you got really upset because this person, you might not even know why certain people stopped talking to you. And this person could have been playing games by messaging these people behind your back, asking them for money, or just being abusive, trying to isolate you by ruining your relationship. So it's like your vibrancy, your health, your energy, right? Because of course your moods and everything affect your pH. It affects how your chemical responses in your body, right? So we have everything from your body chemistry to you being able to live in a spontaneous, carefree way, to you having support systems in your life, to you having your creative energy going on. And the birds are going hype out here, y'all, after I flip this fairy card over and it's reversed. So the spiritual world, especially if you really are close with the earth and animals and the fae, they do not want this person around you. Okay, it's a no from them. It's a no from them, fam. Yeah, Three of Wands. This is saying people and energies and spiritual beings who want to journey with you do not want to journey with them. They felt this person overpowered you. They felt that they misused you and manipulated you. We have the ostrich head in the sand. So they're saying, please don't stick your head in the sand and call that grounding, okay? Yes, keep moving your head forward. Stay out of touch. It said you've been out of touch. Get back in tune with yourself. Keep your head held high and moving forward, but it's reversed. So this person could also, again, make it so you can't connect with others. They can make you feel embarrassed. You don't feel proud of yourself. You don't feel like you can be grounded and secure and like you're moving forward in life in the way that you need, okay? Your strength. And this person also seeking a being, they could have been trying to get with somebody else and trying to get into dangerous, reckless situations, okay? So there's a whole bunch of reasons they wanted to let you know why not to get with this person. Now, enough about them, okay? Let's talk about you. Why should you stick with you? Who? Why should you stick with you? We got the autonomy card, yes. Why should you stick with you? Why should you choose you? Why should you determine your steps moving forward and step forward with self-love and love from others? Why should you thrive? Okay, let's get your reminders here. You'll love again. Okay, so they're saying some of you can't see your future, and that's a big part why your guides wanted you to have this reading. I'm just having goosebumps all down my body, especially the left side. So let that energy healing come in and help you and encourage you. Some of you, you're so beaten down from this situation, so disappointed or embarrassed that you worry about like, is it ignorant of me to think that I can be in a relationship again, or someone will love me again, or I can heal? It's not freedom. Woo, freedom. I'm hearing that. Ooh, Okay, some of you were truly shackled. Okay, you were truly beaten down till every bit of joy came out of you, was just sucked out of you. Okay, vampires and just that kind of energy. And this is saying, look at how many life forces you have. Not just one sunflower on the solar plexus, but a field of them. Okay, you can regenerate. The first thing that this ex was drawn to you for but couldn't stand you for was the Seven of Wands, right? Because you are powerful, you're strong, you can conquer anything that's thrown at you. You're self-regenerating, you're joyful. Okay, you're strong and powerful, but you're also so magical, so playful, so sweet. You're somebody who you don't even know why sometimes, but you just have this confidence that bubbles up through even the most intense insecurities and just whispers or even yells at you. You love yourself. We love ourselves. Let's keep going. Let's believe in love again. Let's put ourselves first. Let's move ourselves forward. Let's continue to be a good person. That's why you even care to do a reading like this. All right, because you care about yourself. And sometimes it's shocking to realize when you're having that time that you're beating yourself up and trying to make the other person be right, trying to believe all the trash they said about you, you're crying at the bottom of the shower. It can be really hard to remember, you know what? I actually love myself. I actually know I'm a good person. I actually can forgive myself from some mistakes that I made when I was in a damaged place. I'm actually proud of myself, right? I actually know how to reclaim being gentle with myself. There's your spirit crew. I felt them so intensely, and this person's listening to it as this energy comes in, this lavender energy coming in, reds and lavenders. All right, so don't be afraid to listen to that side of yourself. To allow yourself to be grounded and stable and bold and courageous again. Creative gene. Whoa. Remember it said that this ex messed with your muses, your creative talent, your originality, your insight, your connection to the collective genius and beyond, right? To bring new things into the collective as well. Your antenna, that channeling, that connection. And so we have your muses too saying, hey, we're right here in your spirit crew. We're not trying to be cut off from you. Don't let that person think you're not a creative genius. And I was going to say at one point, you guys could have experienced from this person, they could have even taken your trophies, your achievements, or messed up you finishing school, getting your diploma, or maybe they treated it like trash. Seen a lot of toxic relationships, and I know some people with toxic partners, they'll literally take your achievements and throw them away or something, or mess up your art, try to distract you, or even ruin what you've done. Again, poo on them, enough about them, goodbye to them, reclamation for you. Okay, so pick up your tools again. Okay, get out there, sculpt another sculpture, paint something else, sing again. Okay, you heard those birds going all singing, 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 and now they're quiet because they're listening for you. It's your turn to sing. It's your turn to reconnect. You are a creative genius. You have brilliant ideas for your life. You really, really do. And so all you need to do right now is believe in them. Okay? But send your wishes and manifestations to the universe and keep walking towards them. All right? And this is Bougainvillea right there, which is so important to me. And this is something that grows on all doorways, all different walls. When you walk around towns that have a lot of Bougainvillea, it'll be in the poorest of places and it'll be on the richest of mansions, because the spirit world and that energy of protection is around you always, and any door can be opened and any wall can be removed or put up for your safety. Okay, so I feel like you guys have beautiful energy. What you waiting for? They said one more card, Hemi. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? All right, you're an amazing person. I hope you remember that. I hope you feel excited for love, to love yourself, and to move forward towards love. And I trust this reading was helpful because I trust your beautiful guides coming through right now. And I thank you for caring about yourself and for moving forward. I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. All right, hey group, lavender purple over here with the call. We're going to go ahead and look at the concerns and reasons here of why you should not get back with your ex. And then we're going to get some sweet tea for you, reminding you who you are, pulling some cards for you, moving forward and away from this connection. All right, here we go. We have the Empress card. So For some of you, you might be like, because my mama taught me better than that. Or for some of you, there's some connection with the mom. So it could be that they had a toxic mother or a dynamic that didn't work with you. It could also be that you either don't want to repeat what your mother went through, or you're like, I was taught better than to let this happen to me. Okay, I know I deserve better quality. All right. I don't want to roost with them, right? I don't want to be. I'm getting all these like metaphors like that. Like I don't want to nest in the nest that they made, kind of vibe, right? Let them lie in that. Let them be in dysfunctional relationships where people maybe co-sign or allow or excuse their toxic behaviors, but that's not what I want to be in. Maybe for some of you, you feel like this person would be a better person, but they can't get away from a toxic parent. So that could be something as well. There's a cardinal outside of my window right now in the bush, you guys. I paused it for a second and I look over and there's a cardinal right there. So significant for you guys, having ancestors come through. And I was saying nest and all this bird metaphor, and I look over and there's this red cardinal right there. So definitely you are loved and protected and guided and watched over. And just know that, okay, for sure. All right. So for some of you, this person definitely could have messed with money, placed material considerations and security above self-empowerment. They could have done some things that were not okay for you or towards you to get some finances. Maybe this person even was like with you, but dating other people for money or asking exes or parents for money. Maybe there was something that you didn't feel like was okay with the agreement that you had with them, with how they were sharing their body with others, not being respectful here. Some of you really didn't like their work. It also could be like maybe you felt like they're over here being the Wolf of Wall Street or something, and you were like, you just have horrible morals, and I don't like the energy that you bring with your financial decisions to our connection, because here it's like, this it's like we're gonna end in a kiss here, right? They're eating the same strand of spaghetti. But here, there's the energy that, like, whatever is in their mouth is going to be in your mouth. You know what I mean? So it's like this energy of if they're soiled or dirty or contaminated in how they're moving or even what they're doing with their body or something, that is going to be something that affects you. Yeah, seven rings of the dwarf. So this person was very greedy, it looks like. Very, very greedy. And this could be in physical ways too. Sometimes the people who are the greediest are the people who act like they don't care about finances at all, but then they find a way to like drain up everyone around them, use people's life force, their workforce, their connections, be a parasite basically. Yeah, so these are reasons you should not get back with this person. This person could have been low stamina. They could have been very short-sighted in goals and just kind of living moment to moment, moment to moment. It's like, yeah, here we have greed and material things, and then spiritual energy is like way out over there. And here we have the same thing here. They don't really think about growth. They could have been so-called overly practical. We have the kitchen here. Some of you could have felt like maybe they were kind of gluttonous. They didn't take care of themselves. They could have been like sloth energy, and just like let you do all the hard work. Or if they did, even if they did work hard, they could have thought, because I work hard, I can act however I want in the physical realm. I can act, I can talk to whoever. Well, I make money. I can talk to whoever I want. I'm a millionaire person or whatever, so I can go and talk to other parties if I want to. I can go and have these experiences or whatever. I can live the fast life. Yeah, this person really thought it was okay for them to go and live the fast life. They could have used the excuse that, well, others get to live the fast life, so that's why I get to do what I want. This person could have went into some kind of addiction behavior, but this is where it's tied into like some kind of entitlement or some kind of maybe resource stealing or using something that would be affecting others. Okay, this could be why they're codependent on different parties. I don't think, I'm not villainizing addiction here, but I think that this person's personality of why they started abusing certain things, whether it was food or like money and stuff. It's like this ownership entitlement. It was more than just there was a substance interaction and then there was like some kind of addiction. So there could be where this person is literally addicted to power games, they're addicted to the ownership of physical possessions, to exerting ownership over others, but then maybe sometime acting like the victim, going back to a parent to be excused or something of that nature. So this person could have really messed with your autonomy, they could have messed with your own independence, you being like a strong person who had your own finances thriving and stuff, or they could have really wanted to get that for themselves kind of vibe. This could be the person who would go, y'all, she's acting on a scene from a show, she's fine, and she just like doesn't want to stop right now. She's memorized a scene and she just keeps acting it out in there, so she's fine, she doesn't actually need help. But this person, maybe this person's like this, they do seem very dramatic, to be honest. Drama could definitely be something with them. It could be earth sign type of drama though, because earth signs create drama, and they tend to, when an earth sign's dramatic kind of person, they tend to manipulate and maneuver and puppet other people and then act like, no, I'm fine because look at me, I'm the calm one, I'm the stable one, I'm the secure one, I'm the one with money or whatever. You're the one who has all the problems, right? And they kind of remove themselves from whatever lack that they caused. So for some of you, there could be that dynamic as well, where this person, kind of makes the problem happen and then hides their head from it. But this could be the kind of person, I've seen Taurus like this, like Taurus who are like serial monogamers, but that are abusive individuals. They can be where they will go after a strong partner who has their stuff together. They might target even, like let's say single mothers, independent people, entrepreneurs, whatever it is. And then they try to start bending that person to be dependent on them and ruin all of their resource and just kind of bleed them dry. And then they might go and escape back and be excused by it with their family. There could be some family games that were played too. So maybe there's been issues with this person trying to take kids away, not for safety or anything, but just because of possessiveness and just as a way to mess with you, okay? Yeah, Page of Cups reversed. I didn't even know there was a page here. So yeah, some of you definitely, that this person's not safe for kids. They could not care about them, not take care of them. They could just like to show up every once in a while. Oh my gosh, we have the Six of Cups as well. Six of Wands. They could show up, just to try to mess with you if you guys do have children in your dynamic, and just to play games. I don't feel like this person's safe to be around children, to be honest. They don't seem like they have any like attention span, care, intuition, awareness, or anything. It could be the opposite of what people think, because again, this person could project stable earth energy to other people, but they could be the person who, even if they are like, let's say you're thinking about this person to be your ex, but you're actually married to them and you guys have gone through different, personal scandals behind the scenes. Kind of reminds me of when like two earth signs are married to each other and they're basically like separated, but they're keeping that image and they're still living together and being married, but they're basically not, that kind of thing. So if you're in those kind of situations, you might know, like, yes, this person, like, they might go out there with the image that they take care of the family and they're like this parent of the year person, but like our kids don't even know them. Like our kids don't feel comfortable with them. They only show up when they want some bravado. When they want to act like, look at what I sacrificed, look at who I am, this kind of thing, kind of almost command, like showing up and commanding emotional reaction from the kids. Some of you, they did this to you because they are trying to make you be their parent. Oh my gosh, they're trying to make you be their parent, okay? So they are basically like, you can take care of me. Where's the reaction I want? Pay attention to me. But this is the wounded side, right? This isn't the loving, playful side of actual children. This is the corroded misinterpretation of magical child energy by an adult who's not healthy, right? This person also could have been very harsh with their words, had a strong temper. They could have sent out some, for some of you, I think this person even avoided I'm seeing like the beard here and like the hats here disguised. This person could have literally hid from their like parental duties, or they could have just hid themselves from you. So for some of you, there definitely could have been some kind of ghosting from this person, and they could have spread a lot of information about you, whether or not it was true, whether it was just private and it was not their business to tell. This person definitely looks like they like disseminate information about you, things like that, and that they hold things. They might gather evidences and stuff like that, and try to like affect how people think about you, how people see you. Maybe there's been concerns with like neighbors or something because of this ex. Yeah, it's like they don't want people to see you as a sweetheart. They don't want people to like have good memories of you, or they want to break nostalgia, jealousy kind of energy. We'd have, this is a Scorpio card, so the negative side of Leo, the negative side of Scorpio, the negative side of Sagittarius. There could have been some of you, this person even put some slanders to you, like some slurs, like they said some things that were not okay. Some of you who are LGBT plus, you were with a person who, this ex is not LGBT friendly, but we were in some kind of situation with them. And that was very harmful. For some of you, it could have been that you were in different financial classes, or that you were different races, different ethnicities, and so you heard some slurs, some horrible things from this person, like, or you could have heard them directed to other people who were innocent. If you guys are the same demographic, or if they never said it to you, you just heard them like spewing these things to other people. Like, what? Like, these, maybe they were mean about children or something. I know that that's a red flag for me. If we're out at the restaurant, and obviously you hear now the baby's in the background, she really wants me to be on a kiki because she plays on the live on the kiki. It's usually on videos. We try to quiet it down if it's a recorded video, but I've always been that kind of person. Way, way, way before I had kids, I've always been that kind of person that I don't get people who are mean to kids in restaurants. I will never date a person like that. Like, go fix your issues, because people who have issues with children are people who have that they're the ones who do all this. They're the codependent ones. They're the ones who have, whatever. So this person could have been like that. You could have seen red flags in how they treated animals, how they treated people who didn't have power. So maybe waiters, servers, or whatever. You could have seen how they drove. Literally, you could have been like, this person's an aggressive driver. Like, they really don't care about people's life. Things of that nature. So I don't feel like this person's like a safe person in a lot of ways that way. I think that they can be reckless. They might again put on the face that they're the ones in the right and they followed the law, or they did this and that. But then you see the other side of them, or they find ways to skirt around things as they abuse power. So now, enough about them. Let's go ahead into the information about you. We want to see what's amazing about you and why you should stick with yourself and choose you and move forward in a healthy way. So this is saying you don't have to be shy about who you are. And if you are shy, that's okay. It's okay to be curious about the unknown. It's okay to get to know. We have, so you should know that a lot of people are very interested in you, both romantically and just in general in life. A lot of people see you as somebody who is just such a unique mixture, has a wonderful, unique point of view, is fun to be around. So many people are curious about you, want to get to know you. Yeah, people want to see your confidence. Now, some of you are confident, so people like your confidence. Some of you are just starting to like come out of your shell and be like, should I be confident? Some of you are really skilled in something that has to do with like mixing something. So maybe you're a barista, or you could be somebody who is a painter. You could do something with different kind of, maybe you're like a hairstylist, chemist. Yes, so something like that. Some of you are definitely artists. There could be photographers. There could also be something like wedding planners, or maybe you guys have these kind of dreams. You wanted to do something like that. You wanted to make makeup. You want to, I'm getting also something with sports. So maybe something with sports health, and you had getting electrolytes. So you might have had some ideas of like, sports performance and things with endurance for that. So people feel like you have really good ideas. What you want to do is be confident, make sure people are not taking these ideas. Yes, you have to be confident enough to network, and try not to let this situation from the ex steal your confidence and your joy, and make it so that you don't stand up to others that you should. to open doors for yourself and to stand up for your different ideas and works and skill sets that you have. So, for example, you can see somebody who maybe is suffering from a toxic ex, and they might still exhibit some of those behaviors of kind of shrinking themselves or self sabotaging themselves so that they don't do the best in their work sphere that they could do. All right, there's a red cardinal that's back outside the window here and a bunch of sparrows out here. So you guys have a beloved energy even from other people's ancestors. There's just the energy externally. I feel like you guys are very beloved people. People look to you in the ways that you make it through things, the way that you step forward in confidence, your creativity, your style, your skills, your bravery. You're so brave to other people. You might not think it sometimes when you're struggling with one little area here or there, but to other people, people just feel really astounded in what you're able to bounce back from, get out of, create, and do. You have this energy of joy. You have a beautiful aura, very strong aura. You can sense your emotions crackling around you in your aura, and you just have so much to live for and to really move forward with. So allow yourself to connect with others a bit more. I know that you guys could be very nervous because you're feeling very particular about who you connect with, what type of energies. You're your own unique cocktail of energies, and you want to make sure that you don't go into any situations, this unknown here where others pretend to be one way, but then they misuse you in the past. And there could really be some intense fear because of this this boundaries here. Some of you also suffered through like a miscarriage or a terminated pregnancy or something like that, and there could have been concerns with this ex not being ish, okay, not helping, or causing different situations. So I feel like you guys are very afraid to kind of get out of the womb yourself. You've been re-nurturing yourself, incubating. But I just feel like when the time is right, when you've come to term with things, right? You've gone through your growth process and your grief process that you have to do. You're in that cocoon little caterpillar, but really you're a butterfly. You got to test the wings so that and break out. Please allow yourself to do so as you're ready. But use your wisdom. You're very smart. I don't think people are going to get you got the way they did in the past if you allow yourself to be your courageous self and move forward. I think that you'll the people to kind of shoulder on by and not pay attention to in that regard. I think you'll make great choices for your intimate life for yourself, and I think that you will have some healing. It might take a while, but you're free. And that is the thing here. You know the options to turn away, and knowing the direction not to go is definitely major first steps in knowing which direction to go in, okay? So freedom. I knew it would come out because I could feel it already. It came out in the last pile too. So you might not have milked all the wisdom from your interactions with this person yet, but the thing is, you can develop that. The hermit can go back. Why does the hermit go back to the mountain, right? Because he's already looking for the ancient wisdom another hermit had back in the day, right? And he's trying to find his internal wisdoms that are from his journey, from his own situation. So sometimes we'll retell a story or a situation that happened, and as you're getting more woke, as you're getting more wise within yourself, you realize that you understand it differently the more that you move forward. So you're going to be understanding things more in your favor. You're going to be understanding things to your benefit, to your own growth. If you had made some mistakes or things that you wish you did differently, but really to your own empowerment, you're going to be able to start cataloging that wisdom so that it's not just going to be like some repetitive programming that you go into, but something that you can really choose a different path on, okay? So you guys just have beautiful energy, a lot of hope, and just, again, such a self-generating energy with you guys. You guys could have very strong suns, or suns, even if they're kind of debilitated, that are really aspected by other things or near a public house, or really lit up midheaven or ascendant. But people are so drawn to you. They're so drawn to you. And try not to feel that as pressure. Try to feel that as confirmation that you're a wonderful person. You can be a beautiful person, and to rebel in the correct directions for yourself and to have confidence in yourself, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. All right. Hey, for those of you who chose the apricot card, even genius can be a fan. We're going to go ahead and look into the reasons, the whys, the reminders of why you should not be in a connection with somebody, this X here. And then we're going to also get some sweet tea for you and just see the wonderful things about yourself. And remember why you're amazing. You're a baddie, okay? You're a goodie. And to stick with yourself and to move forward to great things for yourself, okay? Let's go ahead and see here. We have water buffalo gratitude. So this person could have been thankless, okay? They could have just operated like they could do whatever they wanted on their own and never considered the relationship as a whole, never considered their effect on others, never had respect to, your tender heart, your background, who you are, or a concern for those who were vulnerable around them, including children. Yeah, they could have just felt like the ends justify the means. I can do what I want. And here we have a Jack of Diamonds reverse. So this person could have brought in this kind of bull in a china shop, trickster kind of vibe. Maybe some of you, there were year of the ox or Taurus. Here we have a lot of earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But this person could feel like they could just do whatever they wanted. Some of you, they broke your possessions or something, or some things would just go disappearing from your house. They also could have Cancer energy as well. So, and you might have wondered, wait, did I buy that or did I not? I thought I just bought, and some of you, it could have been your food, like things that had to do with your sustenance here with water buffalo, things that you work hard for. Your ancestors wanted you to have that. For some of you who have ancestor altars or you have your spiritual space, they mess with your spiritual space. They did. They could have taken something or disturbed something on it. Okay, this is them coming up on things. This person seems to have some sticky fingers. Okay, and that could have been a problem for you guys. Some of you, you just sensed it and it made you feel unstable. You know how good people can't be around liars. It makes you feel some kind of way because you can just feel the dishonesty. And then you start, but you want to be compassionate. So you're like, well, maybe I misheard. And you start doing that to yourself. So I think for this group, there's something about this person where they would do things like that. And they would already try to be a few steps ahead with some kind of lie, or they would already be trying to psych you out before you even knew they did something and disturbed something in the house or whatever. This person, seems to go after people who are vulnerable. Some of you, you were not of age, and this person was like around. Like, this is not okay. This is not okay. This could also be somebody who's not safe around children. And yes, big teenagers are still children. Okay, they're not safe for people who are underage. They could be someone who, um, like rooms people, or um yeah, yeah. And I feel like even when they're with somebody who is of age, they have that habit of, again, trying to discombobulate people, try to make people second guess themselves, try to make people think, oh, there was nothing disturbed in your environment. You remembered wrong. This kind of person, it can be scary because they can slowly start messing with somebody's mental. They can really make you think like you're off. Like, did I not sleep well? Like, so if you already have something with your mental health where you have to be careful, this person could have really, really manipulated that vulnerability that you can have at times and try to make you think it was you, when truly they were doing things. They were, whether again it was stealing something, things disappearing in your house and then maybe reappearing later, or just never showing up. um you saw a phone call or whatever it was, and them acting like that never happened. What are you talking about? You must have been drunk. You must have been mistaken. Oh, your mind's slipping. So this person's very manipulative. And if you had a child or somebody who's kind of like a shy, innocent person, maybe very introverted, and they try to speak up, maybe this was their ex too, or even one of their own children or something, or your child try to tell you something about this person and they try to shut it down and act like, oh, that child just acts up, oh, that child doesn't know what they're saying, or my ex is just crazy. Red flags, red flags, red flags, because I think people are telling the truth about this person. I really think that, like, that's what's saying. Okay, and this is a very thankless person, and they're very manipulative. They use water energy. They're earth and water. If they have earth and water in their chart, in their houses or their placements, they use it to the negative. they use it in a negative way, okay? This person also could have just been disappearing. We have traveling, going wherever they want. For some of you, they used you for travel. I did get like a stewardess vibe too. Oh my gosh, it looks like a stewardess scarf right here. So some of you, they just straight up used you to like entrance somewhere. Maybe you're a VIP and they're not, or they wanted to be in a certain clique, or they wanted to something like that. You know what I mean? It also gives me, some of you, this could have been through an arranged marriage. So maybe that's where the vulnerability comes through. Maybe you didn't have a say in this. Air culture could have been an arranged marriage, and they wanted access to what your family had, or the prestige or whatever that it would bring them. Okay. Wealth. Yep. Some of you, they were definitely just after money and wealth, or they could think that their money allows them to do whatever that they want. And it doesn't have to be wealth as in they have like loose cash all the time that they're like answering the phone on. But it could be that, you know, oh, well, I'm from this neighborhood. Well, I went to this school. Do you know what diploma I have? It could be some kind of weaponization of status. It could be, even if there's someone who's has a lot of poverty, but their family owns a house or something. There's some kind of security. There's something in this person that makes them think, well, because of what I got, you know, I can get away with this. Who's going to stop me? I can do what I want. I can behave this way. See, there it is. I was already feeling it up here, but they like to make someone feel like they are losing their minds. They like, and you might see that in the way they play with animals too. Some of you picked two piles because another pile had something similar, but you might see how they play with animals. They might like to like confuse the kitten, make the kitten get overwhelmed, and you're like, okay, this is not playing, this is not teasing, like you're really stressing the cat out, like stop doing that. So they can show things like that they like to manipulate with people. Yeah. Breathe in, anchor your soul. They like people to feel unhinged. So this is what they did. And again, we have physical resources. They physically do these things as well. So this could be someone also who they can stress out. Again, let's say they pick up and stress out the animal. They could have made you physically feel uncomfortable, specifically put you in situations where they knew you would get physically uncomfortable if you had anxiety. If they knew that, let's say you have social anxiety, and they would specifically try to make you be in groups of people, and then when you felt uncomfortable and didn't want to interact, they would say, see, I told you how my partner is, look at them, they're the problem in the relationship. It's this kind of thing. So they're manipulating. Okay. Yeah, opportunist. 100% this person was an opportunist. And in some traditions, otters like really keep holding hands, and in some traditions, they're like a very scary trickster. So this person, again, uses relationships and emotional energy and physical connection as a way to manipulate things, as a way to latch onto someone else and kind of go down the river with them and try to get something out of them, okay? Your water, it's like they're sucking water out of you. Some of you literally, like, your energy is gone since you broke up with this person. Like, it's gone. You're like, what is going on? Like, I'm literally over here looking dehydrated. Your essence, your spirit, this person like drained it. Here we have the river, right? They could be someone who is not safe for home, not safe at all. Like, your warning signals were going off. Again, we have this energy of needing to be protected. The earth is stepping forward and trying to protect the child and trying to protect the animals. And again, some of you might have picked more than one pile because we have some themes like that in another pile. But this person could have been very invasive, not holding anything sacred, not caring to be, you know, precious with who you should be precious with. They also could have been someone who was not nice to an elder. Yeah, they could have been somebody who did some harm or some neglect to an elder. Yeah, leap into the unknown, believe you'll fly. So they wanted to break your trust with others. They could have not liked it that you trusted in the world, that you had belief, this vulnerability, this innocence that you had, this belief that, you know, like the earth loves me, I'm taken care of, my family loves me, my ancestors love me. They didn't want you to have that, okay? Yeah. Swords and water, Seven of Cups reversed, dream killers, energy takers, mind disturbers, trying to do things and then erase them, trying to make sure that they had, you guys are dreamers, and they wanted to make sure they could take every single bit of that. They wanted you to believe in them. They wanted to say, oh yeah, I'm your soulmate. They wanted that high of draining a dreamer. If they're a vampire, right, and all the blood tastes different, and those who have the psychic gifts and are the empaths and are the dreamers have top tier blood taste or whatever, because of that high vibrational energy, that they wanted that. They wanted you to think they were happily ever after. They purposely tried to get you to think that, because then the high is greater for them when they drain you dry. It's an ego stroke for them. Okay, yep. Let me find the most sparkly person, the most innocent of people, the most magical of beings, and destroy it. Let me conquer it. Again, they're probably like this about nature as well. You'll probably see it, right? Empress reverse. There's cruelty in this person where there should be nurturing. Okay, donkey. They're an ass. We got an ass here. Okay, this is talking about helping others and not being a burden and being of service and being accountable, working with others. Reversed. Okay, no, they didn't do any of that. Just stubborn, you know what. Okay, remember I said earlier, I felt like they messed with your altar, and here we have like a sacred altar space, spiritual space. Some of you, they use spirituality as a way to mind screw you or try to get some control. All right, so this could have been like they're the person who's the fake guru. Okay, they're the toxic cult leader, the pastor. They weaponize that kind of energy. They could have said, oh, well, it's okay that I cheated on you, because why are you so controlling? Why are you so why are you so carnal or whatever, so they could have been trying to use spiritual means and your spiritual heart as a way to abuse you and do things that were outside the original agreement that you had or your boundaries for your connection, and then try to trick you and say, well, my traditions are different, or, oh, I thought with our beliefs that you would be okay with this, and either our scripture says this, or, hey, aren't you woke, or something like that. Okay, and they really try to tear away this sacred protection that you had. They know you were protected. That's why they were drawn to you. This is someone who plays very high stakes, because they physically, mentally, and emotionally abuse those that they know are beloved and that should have protection and be protected by the spiritual world. Like, what is in them that they think they can get away with this? Like, this is true predator energy in that way, where they specifically want to target, innocent people, innocent children and animals. Like, they just have something where they just want to corrupt things and use it up or something, instead of like protecting the vulnerable, being loving to those who are loving, being nurturing. Like, it's just not in them. All right. Take action. So some of you, this person, this ex could have tried to stop you from taking action for the to get them in trouble for the repercussions. All right, we have pearls of wisdom here. They don't want you to connect with your spiritual forces, and they don't want you to realize how wise you are. They don't want you to realize what you have against them, or how you could like out them in some way. They don't want you to take action, and that could be why they're coming back. If they're coming back again, either they think that they didn't finish off the meal. I'm sorry, this is how they look at people. This is them, not you. This is not your deservingness we're talking about. We're talking about what is wrong with them. So they could have something like that where they know, hey, you could tell people the actions I was really having. You could whistle blow on me. You could let people know what I'm really about, what my clique or my cult or my church or whatever, what's really going on in my family or my friend group or at our gym or something like that. Whatever kind of group these people are in, they know that you have so much wisdom. They know you figured them out in many ways. And they sense that. So if they can continue their game and keep you thinking that you're not as wise and that you're not the high priestess in the situation, they definitely will try. If they can keep you off your empress pedestal, this is the ex who they don't want you to look good. They do not want you to look good. They don't want anyone to ever say that you are healthy, successful, thriving, financial, loved, that you've moved on, that you have family, that you are blossoming. They never, ever, ever, ever want to hear that once you leave them. They want you to be a skeleton deteriorating in the dirt when they leave. And they want to be like, ha, 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 I stole everything from you. All right. So the best thing you can do is take care of yourself. You have to reclaim your energy for this group. You really do. And try to lean on some spiritual support if you are if you're so depleted, this could be where they can deplete someone so low that you don't even know how to regenerate anymore. How do I get my spirit back? So for this group, some of you might have to go into some, higher tier spiritual healing ceremony and health. You might really need to seek out some health professionals to help you get your system back right, your body back right, your skin, your hair, your energy, everything. It's like everything needs a reset button after this person. Okay, let's go and look at the wonderful things about you. I just saw 333. Wonderful things about you. Okay, what's the sweet tea on you moving forward after loss? You will move forward after loss. You will. You really will. Okay, and it's like so bittersweet. This is that breath of fresh air. This is that hope of, even if I still feel sad about this, I can still turn and look to the future. I know I'm going to heal. It kind of hurts sometimes that I know I'm going to heal, and I'm sad that this happened, but I know that I will. And that also feels exciting, and it also feels peaceful, and it also feels deserving. Okay? Yes. They're saying you will break ties. Some of you have a hard time because you're still connected to some of the people that this person is connected with. This is your permission now. Unfriend them, block them, remove them. Their vibration is low, and you don't deserve to go through that, especially if they abandoned you. Some of you had medical things. I do also see here there could have been a loss of a child at some point. I'm so sorry for these things happening and occurring, and you surviving through these things. And it does show here you will have sweetness, and true love and true compassion. But you do need to cut off the people that are associated with this person, okay? This is, you're going to have many options, okay? You'll have people literally lining up trying to see if they can almost like submit a resume in different ways. See if they can connect with you. If you're somebody who does entrepreneurial work, you could have people trying to connect for sponsorships or collaborations. They're saying don't sit on it too long, because you're in this recuperation phase and your energy is all outside of yourself. So you might think you're not ready, when the best course of action could be to jump into it a little bit more. Think about it, but then take it as a happy surprise instead of a I'm not ready, okay? Yes, your muses. I love how the muses have been so involved. It is Pisces season when I'm filming this, but they've been so involved with these readings today, wanting people to be inspired, wanting you to have your soul essence back, your creativity, your uniqueness. Your muses say don't negotiate with giving up your ideas, your creativity that you came to uniquely breathe into the collective. All right, people need to be connected to it, period. The collective needs to be stunned. And I get this message quite often, maybe because I'm a child of the muse myself, but they always express that. Please, please remind people. Please remind people. We need your individual spark. We need to see, what you have to express out into the collective energy. And so this is saying the same thing. This song saying I love you in the background. So you have so much love from people. You have love coming from your muses. I love you. You have good contracts also. Some of you are like, I'm so tired of this. I always have negative soul contracts with people, and it's been difficult, things of that nature. But this is saying that's in the past too. So don't feel like you need to go back to any connection because of a soul contract or something like that, okay? Yeah, they say you're not boring. Yeah, you're not boring. Seriously, don't let any baggage or shyness keep you from shining at work, okay? You might be like, well, I don't want them to know. Be safe. Be safe now. You know what will help your situation. Be safe. However, let's not overdo safety and think that you have to stop existing, that you have to stop being seen, that you have to hide away, that you have to be ashamed, that you have to, that kind of thing. No, 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 no. This is saying come out of your shell. You are so wise. All right, you guys are highly magical, highly metaphysical, very spiritual, very creative, very intuitive. And this says, take yourself a bit more seriously. Allow yourself to rise up with pride. Your child's still with you. For those of you who lost a child, they are absolutely with you, and they are smiling. They have a beautiful energy. They've received the gifts that you have sent to them, things you've done for them, the name you've given them. Some of you have named a child after they have passed. We have and again, this I Love You song is playing. Okay? Some of you had some sadness because you lost an elder. And that was really, really hard for you to lose an elder while you were going through different things and the breakup. It just seems like some of you had everything at once. Like you just had a lot of loss at once, okay? And this is saying that you are going to have a beautiful life. Be brave. Just refuse on all terms to shrink and go away because you are so beloved. Like this song just keeps playing, saying, I love you. Y'all know Skinny Marinka Dinka Dink. It's playing in the background. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon, right? Skinny Marinky Dinky Dink, Skinny Marinky Doo, I love you. So it's a little kid song. And that is playing. So you are very beloved every single time of day when you're feeling like, I don't know if anyone loves me. I don't know if I can make it through. What did they say? In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, when it's a full moon, whatever is going on, you are beloved, okay? So you are encouraged in every area of life. We have travel and vehicles. You'll sort that out. Some of you don't have a vehicle because of the situation, or you're afraid to travel certain places. Maybe you're afraid to travel alone now that you're single, or you're afraid of this person trying to inhibit your mobility, your transportation, something like that. Maybe you're afraid of running into them. You're going to be safe and protected. Try carrying carnelian or carnations with you as well to empower you and make you courageous. That will really help. Some of you want to continue voicing, standing up for people. Okay, you want to stand up, and you might think, well, how can I stand up for others when I went through this harsh thing? Maybe I went through some things, and I've been victimized. How can I try to encourage other people? You are powerful, and yes, you can 100% stand up for people. Whether it's you want to talk about how people have gone through loss, whether you want to talk about something completely different that is not related to the relationship, or whether you want to talk about toxic relationships and reclaiming yourself. You guys could have a mighty podium for that. Don't let anything shrink your voice down. If that is on your heart and spirit, some of you, it's just on your head. You're thinking about it. You find yourself composing, encouraging messages to others, explaining your experiences to others in your mind. That's because you want to speak that to the collective. Allow yourself to, okay? Start a YouTube. Go on, social media. Write something, whatever it is. Stand up for what you want to stand up for. Some of you, it's the earth. We had talked about protecting the earth and animals and children, different things. You guys have a lot of creativity, a lot of gifts, okay? All right, and you have a lot of people who are proud of you, and you have a lot of people who will be proud once you connect. You're going to have totally different types of people to move into your life. Oh, excuse me, I talk with my hands. You have totally different types of people to move into your life, okay? So free yourself up a little bit. All right, don't think that because of there's like a most random song in the background. Celebrate. Some of you need to go back and reclaim your holidays. Don't give up your birthday and holidays, or give up a certain day of the year. Nothing to the schmuck. Okay, you hear me? Oh no, anniversary day. This is not a sad, cry and beat yourself up day. This is turn up, put money in the bank to yourself, take care of yourself, hug a friend, love on you day. You transmute it. You need to flip it on them. When you don't like a vibration in the universe, flip it and transmute it into what you want to experience instead. And that is a powerful way to dramatically and very quickly make like rapid, glorious change in your life. So for you guys, when you're feeling like, oh, I couldn't do this because I wasn't allowed, this relationship held me down. Some of you are much older, and so you're feeling like, my whole life is just gone. Some of you feel like I gave my youth or my summer abroad or whatever to this person. This is saying reclaim that time, okay? Reclaim that energy. Time is relative, right? Is it not? So reclaim that for yourself, okay? This is what I'm seeing. Like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye.